tight end Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Denver. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Nix now on first and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Broncos.
35-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good. Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Ready? 180, 100. Chill.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one taken in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Giants nothing. Will Cox to kick off for them.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a handoff to Scatterbull. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Scatterbull. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
It is 3rd and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. It's Scatterbull. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead.
Almost set. Ready. 180, 100.
Now give up the middle. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
Over set. Ready. 180. Behind.
They'll stick with him again. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, stop it. Touchdown, Denver. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way in the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down to 37. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. On play action, it is Dart. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Up the middle with Scatterby. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half.
Over set. Ready. 180.
A run with Dobbins. Down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Over set. Ready. 180.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Over set. Ready.
Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Lions take over first and
The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And nothing has come from these first two drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On first down, Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. Will come up now for second down and 4.
a 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Giants first down.
A run straight ahead by Scatterable. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Lights.
To throw is Dart. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Let's hit.
A first down throw for Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Let's hit.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to air this one out. Hit by the former Saint, Olsen Adebo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as the second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. He takes off. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Motion man is Hyatt. A play fake, now Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down. Great Greenlaw in there to drop. That time, it's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, a run with Scatterboo. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Here's Scatterboo. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll try to run for it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Almost set. Ready.
Here's Hicks to throw. He connects with Mims. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Almost set. Ready.
On the zone read, this is Nix. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll step up and run. That one good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium and the likelihood of getting off the field.
And that ball intercepted by Paxton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Made by Bobby Okereke. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Almost set. Ready. Return.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Giants 7.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Now a shotgun. It's dark. Robinson, he's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On first down, it's Scalaboo. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on second and long. They'll drop the throw. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another try, second and 10.
Let's go now.
Dark gonna throw it again. A short one there to Bellinger. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. To the air once more is Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Giants.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.